everybody? Welcome to the fan club. It's your boy D Bros, Dan Brosnan in the building. Folks, I'm a little tired. We've been waking up doing this Beast Morpher thing, but honestly, I think it's worth it. This show, it's so good. I'm so proud of Hasbro, of what they're doing and what this can become. I loved it. So episode 3, end of the road, okay? So this episode starts off, the Yellow Ranger Zoe is trying to save the forest because Devin's dad, the mayor, is trying to tear down the forest to make an alternate highway road so traffic can quit overflowing, you know? Like a normal, regular, real-world problem. Like, hey, we got this giant traffic jam, and we gotta move people around it. How are we going to do that? Just in my city alone, I know we are adding a new port, like a new mini highway division thing, because traffic is so crazy after 5 o'clock work rush hour. So I understand you guys there. This is a cool little real world problem, and that's why we always love Power Rangers. They always add a special real world twist to it. So thank you, Hasbro, for giving us this. So this episode, they have these really cool X bikes where they're basically a renewable energy bike, but it runs off Morphex, which, you know, I thought was pretty cool. So Zoe makes a proposition to the mayor and says, hey, if I get these to work, can we not build this highway and tear down the forest? You know what? Yeah, he says, you got 7 days, Zoe. Make it work. I'm a businessman. If you can figure this out, I'm going to give you a chance. So they're pushing this X bike while the evil Blaze and Roxy are trying to get more facts. They're like, hey, if we just steal these bikes or create a monster to extract the Morphex out of them, we'll be able to bring Evox back, because that's the whole point, is they need to get as much Morphex as they possibly can, and then they want to bring Evox back. But today they wanted to use the Morphex to bring a giant monster, which I thought is kind of a little weird. Like, why wouldn't you just save all of the Morphex to just bring Evox and say screw all of the monsters? That's my one, real world question I have. But it was Bob. So then they meet up, and you get a good fight from Blaze and Roxy and the Rangers, and it was kind of cool. This is like the first time Ravi has seen like Roxy since she's became like an evil avatar, and he's like, Roxy, is that you? And no, it's a crazy evil Roxy, and then she turns into like her Yellow Ranger form, and they start fighting. It is pretty good. The monster they had got blown up pretty quick. I will say the Rangers, their morphine power and their weapons are pretty strong, and they're going crazy. They got these new cannon blasters that they put together and just pop them. It was cool. I like the direction they're going with this. So then in the storyline, they destroy the monster. Now they're trying to chase Blaze. He gets onto a Morphex bike, and so the Rangers decide to go on their bikes. You know, it is kind of weird. I thought it was a little weird that, like, the Power Rangers are chasing a villain around on bikes. But part of me kind of liked it. I don't know. We've never seen anything like this, and the Power Rangers have always been, good about taking the real world and kind of make-believe, putting them together. And you got to remember, the show's for kids. Like, what do kids do? They ride their bikes, man. They used to ride their bikes back when I was a kid. But anyways, they chase them. They fight them. They get enough Morph X to send this giant robot down, and basically the Red and Yellow Ranger are fighting Roxy, while the Blue Ranger is fighting this giant robot in his gorilla van. And it was interesting. the monster starts sucking the Morphex out of the blue gorilla Zord. So then Devin shows up and takes him out. But it was a cool little Zord battle today. It was different. I did like that. I thought it was cool how like he just stuck his little like thing into the Zord and starts taking its energy. That was different. You know, I was like, man, why don't they always do that? That was actually a good idea. So then, bottom of the story, basically they're there waiting for them to basically tear down this forest, and they're like, please, we got other ideas. If we can just change the color of the bike, people will like it. And actually, the mayor comes rolling up on the X bike and is like, hey, the Power Rangers were on these bikes, and some people think it's a little silly. Actually, the Power Rangers just turned this into a trend-setting idea. Everybody wants a bike, and they didn't have to tear down their forest to build this highway road type thing. So I thought it was cool. I love the vibe that they're giving. Like, think harder, work smarter. You'll be able to find a way out of your problems. That's the Power Rangers. I know. I love it. This series is really showing me a lot of heart and a lot of grit. And the acting is not trash. Like, Zoe, she's a really good actor. Like, I could see her in some big series after this. Like, she could be in some movies, maybe TV shows. But, since you kind of stay in your realm right away, I could see her being in, like, a big ABC, NBC, CBS, like, network broadcasted show. I love it. I love what they're doing. I love the Beast Bots. I love the Zords. Episode 3, man. Waking up at 7 in the morning doing this stuff, on Saturday is not the easiest thing sometimes, but when it's a good series and I got good people like you guys watching it and loving it, makes it easier on me. So let me know what you guys thought of episode Trace. I thought it was bomb. I thought it was cool. I mean, I guess you could kind of make fun of the whole bike thing, which, I mean, I did and I didn't. I kind of think it's cool, but I remember when I first saw the trailer, I'm like, what are they doing on these stupid bikes? But it actually played together if you watch the episode. I liked it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of this episode. Let me know. Make sure you check us out on Facebook. Make sure you check us out on YouTube. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here on the Fan Club.